Good morning. Alabama teachers at risk. The White House says teachers at many schools across the country could be laid off because of the forced budget cuts, also known as the sequester, set to make effect March 1st. We'll have the latest in Alabama. Hot air horror. Tuesday, a hot air balloon carrying foreign tourists caught on fire while it was in the air near Egypt's ancient city of Luxor, killing 19 people. And remembering a visionary. Remembering Fred Rogers, the ever-so-popular host of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, an American classic children's television series. Today, Wednesday, February 27th, 2013.
And welcome to Good Morning Grissom on a Wednesday morning, I'm Grant Holbrook.
Morning, everyone. I'm Anna Mahan. So the White House says that teachers could be laid off because of the forced budget cuts set to make effect on March 1st. Some of the hardest hit states would be California, with 1,200 teachers at risk of losing their jobs, 750 in Florida, more than 900 in Texas, and 350 in Ohio.
Now, as far as Alabama, the White House is estimating a loss of approximately $11 million in funding for primary and secondary education, putting around 150 teacher aid at risk. In addition to about 21,000 fewer students would be served and approximately 40 fewer schools would receive funding.
Along with the standard school cuts, the White House is estimating that in addition, Alabama will lose approximately $9 million in funds for about 110 teachers, aides, and staff who help children with disabilities.
If you'd like to see the full White House press release, just go to gbnnews.org and click on the latest As Seen on Good Morning Grissom article for February 27th.
All right, so yesterday we had some pretty chilly temperatures. So for today's forecast, let's check with Weather Channel meteorologist Mark Thibodeau.
Hi there, everyone. I'm Weather Channel meteorologist Mark Thibodeau. Not too bad around the southeast as we go through the middle of the week. About 71 in Jacksonville, 58 in Birmingham. Still looking at some showers across South Florida. And just in time to begin March, some of the coldest daytime air of the season getting into South Florida. Wednesday night, 43 in Jacksonville, 35 in Birmingham. We get into Thursday, mid-70s in Jacksonville, 67 in Jacksonville, 74 in Key West Thursday. 48, though, that's it for the high in Birmingham.
On Friday, we'll have temperatures in the mid-40s under mostly cloudy skies. Look for wintry conditions on Saturday. We'll have temperatures in the low 40s. And on Sunday, expect mostly cloudy skies.
Our top announcements throughout Grissom today. Your lunch for today is turkey and cheese sandwich, romaine garden salad, sweet potato fries, corn on the cob, and a fresh apple.
Okay, so this balloon carrying foreign tourists caught on fire while it was in the air near Egypt's ancient city of Luxor, killing 19 people.
The blazing balloon crashed to the ground early Tuesday morning. Health officials initially said 18 people died, but later said that one injured person had succumbed to their injuries.
Ahmed Aboud, who runs another balloon company and acts as a spokesman for balloon operators in the area, said 2 people survived, although both were in critical condition.
There are conflicting accounts of the accident itself. About said the gas tanks caught on fire and ignited the balloon at about 1,000 feet, but an eyewitness who did not want to be defined said that the balloon was about 12 feet off the ground when a landing rope was thrown to people on the ground. As they grabbed it, the rope wrapped around a gas container, which broke and a fire then started.
The witness estimated the balloon then shot up to 1,640 feet, and the pilot jumped out as it was going up. Another eyewitness told Al Jazeera television that the balloon was like a fireball when it went up.
A team of investigators were sent to Luxor. Authorities said that a moratorium was imposed on balloon flights. The site of the accident has seen past crashes. In 2009, 16 tourists were injured when their balloon struck a cell phone transmission tower. A year later, 7 tourists were injured in a similar crash. All right, so almost 60 years ago, Fred Rogers had his first television appearance when public television stated QWDE debuted The Children's Corner. A program featured Rogers and puppeteer and Josie Carey as a host.
Rogers later moved to Toronto, Canada in 1963 to work on a few series based on The Children's Corner called Mr. Rogers, a 15-minute program on CBC television.
In 1966, Rogers acquired the rights to his program from the CBC and moved to the show to WQED in Pittsburgh, where he had worked on the Children's Corner. He renamed the show Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, which initially aired regionally through the Eastern Education Network. The 100 episodes of the half-hour show incorporated the neighborhood of make-believe segments from the CBC episodes with additional reality-based opening and closing material produced in Pittsburgh.
In 1967, the Sears Roebuck Foundation provided funding for the program, which enabled them to see nationwide on national education television. Taping began in October 1967 for the first national season. The first national broadcast of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood appeared on most net stations on February 19, 1968. In 1970, when PBS replaced net, it also inherited the program. Around the same time, the show had a slight title change to the more familiar Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood.
The show was in production from February 19, 1968 to February 20, 1976, and again from August 27, 1979 to August 31, 2001. The studio in Pittsburgh where the series was taped was later renamed the Fred Rogers Studio in honor of Roger himself.
Today we celebrate this great man for his quality TV and educational programming for the young minds of our generation. As of February 27, 2003, Fred Rogers passed away from stomach cancer, but his memory still lives on and is continued to be enjoyed in generations to come. And that will do us for today. Be sure to check us out online at gbnnews.org. If you wish to dig a little deeper into the stories we just covered, just click the latest As Seen on Good Morning Grissom article. Join us tomorrow and stay classy, Grissom.
And now to play us out, Fred Rogers.
It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? It's a neighborly day in this beauty wood, a neighborly day for a beauty. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? I have always wanted to have a neighbor just like you. I've always wanted to live in a neighborhood with you. So let's make the most of this beautiful day. Since we're together, we might as well say, would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Won't you please? Won't you please? Please won't you be my neighbor? Won't you please? Won't you please? Please won't you be my neighbor?